Welcome back to the WHHI News. The primary is Tuesday in South Carolina. Here to talk about that, what you need to know, is Marie Smalls. She's the director for the Board of Voter Registrations and Elections for Beaufort County. Marie, what do people need to know before they even go to the polls Tuesday?
Hi there. Thank you for having me. I appreciate this opportunity to talk to our voters right before the election so that they will have a smooth transition from the time they leave home until they get to the polls and back home that day. So what the voters will need to know, first of all, they would need to know where their polling location is. Because Beaufort County added additional polling place and precincts for the primaries, we are asking our voters to check before they leave home on tomorrow morning to verify where they need to go. Yes, the first website that they can visit is the scvotes.gov website, or they can go to BeaufortCountySC.gov/vote website, which is the county website.
Excellent.
And
go ahead,
just click on find my polling place, click on that, and they will be able to find their polling location for tomorrow.
Yeah, because it's never fun, I'm sure, for the people that are volunteering or working that day when people come to the wrong location and, oh, I thought this is where I've always come, or I thought it was here. Much easier if everybody just kind of double checks before they head out to vote to make sure it's in the same location you're used to going to, or if it's in a new polling place. So that's good information. What are the hours for voting now? What we're doing now is airing Monday, the day before the primary, and also this will air as well Tuesday during the voting hours. But what are specifically the voting hours for the primary tomorrow?
For tomorrow, the primary will be held from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And again, you must vote at your assigned polling place. So you cannot come to the voter registration office unless you're sent there by the precincts. So go to your polling place and make sure you know where that is, because we have made a lot of adjustments for the primaries.
That's great to know. What do I need to bring along with me, Marie?
Please bring a valid photo ID. And that photo ID, the acceptable ones for the primaries and all of our elections, they are your South Carolina driver's license, or you can use your South Carolina DMV ID to include a concealed weapons permit. You can use South Carolina voter registration card with photo. You can use a passport, or you can use a federal military ID with photo.
But you must have one of those, right?
Yes, you must have one of those. And again, it must be valid. It can't be expired. It must be valid.
I have a question for you. I have a voter registration card, but there isn't a photo on it. Is that something you specifically have to request in order to get that?
Yes, if you would like to have a voter registration card with photo, you can come to our main office on John Galt Road in Beaufort, or you can visit our office in Bluffton, which is in the government complex on Myrtle Park. And that office is usually open on Wednesdays from 9 to 4 each day.
Well, that's good to know, especially if someone wants to do that before we have the general election in November. Anything else you want to add to make us be mindful of? Oh, I know. I can vote in one party primary or the other. No one has asked their party affiliation when they go to vote, are they?
No, they're not. When our voters come to vote, because South Carolina is an open primary state, you must select one of the major parties to vote in or to participate in. So we have a Democratic and a Republican primary going on at the same time. So you will be asked which primary you will like to participate in. So our poll managers are not going to ask you what your party affiliation is. They're going to ask you which primary you wish to participate in, and you must choose one.
Okay. Marie Smalls, we want to thank you for your time. I'm sure you're very busy, and thanks for joining us on WHHI-TV.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And we will be back in just a moment.